Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? My name is Pone, and have you heard there's a Texas teen that got arrested for making a violent joke while playing League of Legends? For those that do not know what League of Legends is, it's a video game, it's a MOBA, it's a fantasy-type game. It's a pretty cool game, I like it. I play it routinely, almost daily. I've even posted a few videos of it myself. Now, I woke up today, I got a tweet from a guy, Mr. Sphere hit me up, it was like, Pone, did you see this article? And of course, I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. And I was extremely appalled and furious with what I read. I didn't even want to believe it. And it just chapped my cheeks so hard I was pissed off at what I read. But apparently this kid was arrested February 14th for something that he said while playing on League of Legends. And the incompetence of the police department just has the lulls. It's like they didn't even question him until March 13th. That's almost an entire month later. A week after that, then they search his home and seize his computer. I'm sorry, guys. What kind of lag was that, right? Like, it takes a month after arresting him. They don't question him. They don't do anything. They just sit him down and tie him out for a month. Come on now. So, the police department and their routine really kind of upset me with what they're doing. But let's just dive into it. Justin Carter, which is the name of it, kind of sounds like an NSYNC guy, but we'll just go with it. Justin Carter was kind of hanging out. He was playing a game. If any of you guys have ever been a part of the League of Legends community, you'll understand and you'll know firsthand that is probably the most brutal, ruthless, disgraceful, mouth-talking, shitty players ever. They're so ruthless in that community, and there's just no sort of kindness whatsoever. It's empty. It's void. There's no sort of, polite, let's be friends. No, it's all about shit talking in that community. So, a little bit of that did, in fact, pursue. So a guy insulted him, said you're insane, said you're mentally challenged, a couple insults, just hinting at the same thought of him being loose in the head. And he replies, and I quote, "Oh yeah, I'm real messed up in the head. I'm gonna shoot up a school full of kids and eat their still beating hearts." The next line he says, "lol" and JK. So, understand that this was back in the time that a school shooting just did happen. It was recent, I think within a couple of months. So it was kind of too soon. What he said was a little too far, but that's one of those things where his parents could have disciplined him. Could have sat him down and been like, that's nothing to laugh at. What if you were in one of those schools? Why the police was involved whatsoever is beyond me. They're bringing him up on terrorist threat charges. He's looking to face up to 8 years in jail. And I'm appalled right now. There's a petition going around. I'm going to leave a link for it in the description below. As gamers, as people, that this could have happened to any of us. Like, seriously, if running off of the mouth and shit-talking can get you jail time, I'm looking at consecutive life sentences here, guys. I'm the FBI's most fucking wanted right now. I say messed up things all the time. I jerk off with orphan tears. Who gives a fuck? This is the internet where people have freedom of speech, can do what they want. And I think they went a little bit overboard. They definitely had a little bit of overkill when they arrested him. So what he said, in my opinion, was a little too far. It was kind of messed up. A lady in Canada found this post on Facebook because he showed the conversation on his Facebook. She's in Canada, he's in Texas. She stalked this guy up straight Facebook style, found out that he lived near a school in Texas, and she called the police and was like, hey, there's this kid that made this threat about killing a bunch of kids and he lives near a school. And obviously they reacted to that, which they should have. They better have looked into something like that. That's a serious allegation. That's something that you need to look into. So as much as I was proud of them looking into it, they did it wrong. It was just straight incompetence across the board, and I'm extremely disappointed in them because he's a kid. He's 18, man. It's just one of those situations. We're living in a world where Family Guy and television, publicly televised, networks can show off shows like that where they make fun of 9/11 and killing people and terrorists like it's nothing. They are approved to do that. They can do whatever they want, but one kid just gets a little irritated, goes into self-defense mode, and displays internet sarcasm. I'm sorry for these guys in Texas or adults or something that do not understand. That LOL JK stands for laughing out loud or laughing online, whichever you prefer. JK means joking, which basically was him saying that was sarcasm. Like, yeah, I'm fucked in the head. I eat crayons. That's not really what the situation was. It's not like he publicly said, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to shoot up Pokey Oaks Elementary. You know what I mean? It's not like he targeted something. He just said it as sarcasm, and they arrested this kid, and I find it to be appalling and infuriating. I'm so upset with this. So I do have, down in the description below, there is a petition. It's at 2,200, or no, 22,000 votes already. I think us as the community, as the Pwn Star Army, we can do something about this. Go sign the petition. It'll take 5 seconds out of your day. Put a post on Facebook. Don't share the video, because your parents see me cussing and acting like a fool. They're gonna be like, wow, do you watch this? And, don't do that. But tell them about it in your own words. Share it on Facebook. Get a little bit of a publicity for this, because this kid needs a little bit of help. As a gaming player, as a gamer yourself, you understand that this kind of stuff happens all the time in lobbies, and we don't wince at it. We don't care about it. We understand. If that would have happened in my lobby, I would have not really thought that, man, this kid's probably going to go kill kids. No, it's not going to happen. So I think that what they're trying to pursue right now is not only for his freedom and his release, but also to get Obama to look over and renegotiate some of these laws, some of these anti-terrorism laws, which is a very testy subject, to be fair. Testy. And I want people to understand that this is not a first-time thing. This is just one of the ones that's becoming a little bit more publicly known. But laws throughout the board are really, really crazy. There was a guy that threatened me in the street, pulled out a gun on me a couple years back, and we were throwing football in front of his yard, and he got pissed and pulled out a gun on me in the middle of the street. And he goes, "If you come near my yard, I will fucking kill you." Right? That's what he said to me. We went in, we tried to press charges, we tried to bring it up so it, was on record. And because he said, if you come into, that was just like this little catch, then he would do it. So it wasn't counted as a threat because he put that little thing in there. Like I said, the system is very weird. There's so many loopholes, so many things to trust, or distrust even. It gets a little bit crazy. So I feel that for Mr. Justin Carter, we need to do a solid for him. So share it around, sign it yourself. I've done it. I've sent it off to my family. Explain it to him. I mean, as a parent, as a father, I would not like to hear that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to, take a second thought thinking that he was actually intentionally thinking he was going to do something bad. I get him freaking furious at games sometimes. I can understand his anger and then his self-defense, but I think it escalated pretty damn quickly for lack of better terms. But I wanted to share this with you guys to, just give you guys a little bit of awareness, and also to encourage you guys to pay a little bit more attention to what you say on the internet. Some things do go a little too far, but yeah, he did cross the line a little bit to the extent that the punishment matches the crime. Not even a freaking chance. But, hopefully we could do a little bit solid for another person that does and has the same values that we do and loves gaming. So us as gamers do have a chance to do something here, the responsibility to do something. So I wanted to share this with you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the article. I'll leave a few links for that down below if you do want to share with your family, friends, or anything like that, the petition as well. And I want to thank you guys for the support. So be sure to keep your mind clear. When you're getting mad, just step away. Do not threaten to kill a school full of fish or anything like that. Just keep straight and, aim forward and positive as much as you can. But hopefully he's learned his lesson, and hopefully things can come from this. An 8-year possibility, and trial starts, I think, July 1st. But between that and the cops not even questioning him for a month, leaving him locked up, just so many things went wrong with this. And I hope that, not only can we do something for him, but they can start doing a little bit more with some of these laws and everything they have set up. So that's just me, my opinion. Feel free to leave your own comment down below what you think. I know he went a little too far. Tell me what you think about what he said. Tell me your experiences as a gamer. Do you see and hear that stuff yourselves? Verify in here. Tell me I'm not the only one that sees this kind of stuff all the time. And tell me what you think about this, what they could do to resolve this, or your opinions of everything I've spoken of, and what you can read in the articles below. So again, thanks for your time. Hopefully you guys have a great day. I love your mouths. Stay moist.